Radio Show on WMPG.
Hello, my name is Christopher Kangas and welcome to the Gothic Rock Radio Show. As a Crypt keeper, I crawl through the vaults, only digging up the best Gothic rock and metal ever made, and leaving the rest for the other stations to play. On tonight's show, I have some awesome Gothic music for you by Darkseed, Sentence, Cinnamore, and many other awesome bands. Also, tonight is a very special night, All Hallows Eve, and I have a really scary story that I wrote called The Night Before Halloween, which will scare the pants right off you. Or I'm hoping anyway. Thanks for joining me as I work the graveyard shift tonight. Before Halloween, when all through WMPG, all the creatures were stirring, even the mouse. Zombies were pounding outside this little white house, and everyone in Portland was listening in to the Crypt Keeper run his mouth again on the Gothic Rock Radio Show. All nestled in their beds, well, thoughts of, what the hell is wrong with this guy, ran through their heads. Well, all of their children were fast asleep, or better be at 4 a.m. One father woke up with a stiff in his bed. And if you've ever woken up in the night with a stiff, you'd better bury it fast. Because if the wife wakes up, seeing this could give her such a fright. The father looked out the bathroom window and saw zombies eating people's brains out in the street. Well, he called the Crypt Keeper right away down at WMPG. The police were busy and nowhere to be seen. I got there fast. I was right on the scene. I yelled, "They're alive! They're alive!" And after the doc pronounced them dead, they took some kind of pill and got it back up again. I could hear the noise of bed springs moaning and screams coming from across the street. I said that must be them. I'll look at their window and see. I have to drive the first zombie to come back to life again, to its final resting place in Yarmouth, Maine. I took the wife's pulse, and there wasn't any, but she was still alive anyway. She said, "I'm not dead, you idiot, check my pulse again." I told her, "Well, your husband said you were. All you do is lie there," and I believe him. "I'm not taking chances on zombies eating my brain." She said, "I was just eating oatmeal. What are you, stupid? Why don't you get a second opinion? But don't ask my husband, he doesn't know anything." I threw her into a coffin and put it in the back of my hearse. I put the pedal to the metal and floored this baby. I saw in the rear view mirror the coffining opening up. I yelled, "Hey, lay back and leave the driving to me. I'm gonna burn some rubber. I have a stiff to go big in Yarmouth." Here's a song that can cover up her screaming from the back seat. I'm on the interstate now, heading north. I will tell you when I come into Yarmouth. I had to stop along the way to drive a nail in the coffin. The lid wouldn't stay shut. It kept flapping in the wind. Yeah, I am getting off in Yarmouth now. I hate interstates. I enjoy a scenic drive. But I have to bury the stiff before daylight, or all the other zombies will stay like this, leaving the Crypt Keeper with even more work to do. And these cheap bastards at the funeral home won't pay me a dime for doing the same job twice. I know they would stiff me really good this time. But I won't stiff you, though. I will always have some awesome Gothic music for you. I am coming into downtown Yarmouth now. There is Route 1. See, I told you that I would tell you when I came into Yarmouth. Oops, I forgot you wanted me to tell you before I came into Yarmouth, so I could pick you up some groceries, sorry. The drive was long, but quite enjoyable, though. I still have plenty of CDs somewhere. I opened up the glove department and reached into my drawers and pulled out these awesome songs by the beautiful women of Goth and found a bone that I have to go bury. I'll throw that in the back with the rest of them. I'm on my way to the cemetery anyway. I am almost at the cemetery now. I think I'll go in the back way so I won't be seen. I'm hoping that no one hears her scream. Oh God, I can't tell the living from the living dead anymore. And I don't want to be eaten unless I can come into Yarmouth too and eat at Buck Naked's barbecue. Hey, I know it's hard to swallow, that I'm not a doctor and I don't know how to check for a pulse. I'm just a Crypt Keeper who works down at WMPG. Something just popped up that I have to go take care of. I had to go back out to the graveyard Seems that I buried that stiff in the wrong hole. But that's what happens trying to bury it at night with only my headlights for light. Now my shovel is all dirty and I have to go wash it clean. I hope that this worked and the other zombies are normal again down at WMPG. Because here comes daylight and I am coming to the end of the show. I hope that this story wasn't too scary and I didn't come off strange. I am pulling out of Yarmouth now. I'm headed back to Portland, Maine. I dug through my drawers and pulled out these next songs for you. I was thinking on my way back to Portland, what if she was telling the truth and she really wasn't a zombie? I can't take any chances though on the living dead, and it's hard to tell around here. Oh well, at least I didn't cremate her. I arrived back at the station. All the other stiffs around here were all normal again. All limp and relaxed, I went in, sat down, and said on the mic, Happy Halloween to all, and to all a good night. Make sure you stay tuned for good more vibes, and don't eat all of your kids' candy on Halloween night. Catch me again next week on WMPG at the same time.